Close your eyes and hit play. Suddenly you're wearing leg warmers. Your hair is bigger than your dreams. And MTV actually plays music videos. These 20 songs don't just remind you of the 80s, they transport you there. Buckle up. We're going back to the decade that gave us synthesizers, shoulder pads, and songs that refused to leave our heads. The 1980s wasn't just a decade, it was a revolution. Today we're counting down the top 20 biggest hits of the entire decade. These aren't just songs, they're time machines. From Olivia Newton-John's sweaty workout anthem to Lionel Richie owning the charts, we've got every hit that defined a generation. Ready? Let's start at number 1. Physical by Olivia Newton-John. Picture this, November 1981. Olivia Newton-John wasn't the sweet Sandy from Grease anymore. She was dripping in sweat, wearing a headband and making workout routines. Well, let's just say interesting. Physical spent 10 weeks at number 1. Some radio stations banned it for being too suggestive. But America didn't care. We were obsessed. The song became the soundtrack to the aerobics craze sweeping the nation. Jane Fonda workout tapes, neon spandex, sweatbands on every wrist. This wasn't just a song. It was a cultural phenomenon. And according to Billboard, it was the biggest hit of the entire 1980s. That bass line alone could make you want to do leg lifts.
She got Bette Davis eyes.
Bette Davis Eyes by Carnes. May 1981. Carnes had a voice like gravel and honey mixed together. And Bette Davis Eyes was everywhere. That raspy, distinctive voice singing about a mysterious woman with movie star eyes.
Go home. What's her appetite?
The song spent 9 weeks at number 1. It won Grammy Awards. It sold millions. And it made everyone wonder, what exactly are Bette Davis eyes? The synthesizers, the drums, that unforgettable voice. This song defined early 80s pop. It was mysterious, sexy, different, and it proved that you didn't need a perfect, polished voice to dominate the charts. Sometimes unique beats perfect every single time.
She'll expose you when she snows you.
Endless Love by Diana Ross and Lionel Richie. August 1981 was all about romance. Diana Ross and Lionel Richie gave us the ultimate love ballad. The song came from a movie starring Brooke Shields. But the song outlived the film by decades. Every slow dance at every school dance, every wedding, every romantic moment. Endless Love was there. 9 weeks at number 1.
How much you care.
2 legendary voices. 1 timeless melody. This song proved that in the decade of synthesizers and drum machines, pure emotion still won. Lionel and Diana poured their hearts into every note. And we're still playing it at weddings today. Some things really are endless. Eye of the Tiger by Survivor. July 1982. Rocky III hits theaters. And suddenly, everyone's getting pumped up with Survivor. Eye of the Tiger wasn't just a song. It was motivation in musical form. That iconic guitar riff, those drums, that chorus. Sylvester Stallone needed a replacement for Queen's Another One Bites the Dust. Survivor delivered something even better. 6 weeks at number 1. This song made you want to run upstairs. Punch meat. Fight for your dreams. It became the anthem for anyone facing a challenge. Athletes blasted it. Underdogs lived by it. Even today, when you need that extra push at the gym, you know what to play. The Eye of the Tiger, baby. Every Breath You Take by The Police. July 1983. Sting and The Police gave us what sounds like a love song. But here's the twist. It's actually about obsession. Every breath you take is beautiful and creepy at the same time.
Every vow you break.
8 weeks at number 1. Everyone played it at their wedding, not realizing it's about stalking someone. Every move you make, every step you take, I'll be watching you. That's not romantic. That's restraining order material. But the melody? Absolutely gorgeous. Andy Summers' guitar work is perfection. The minimalist approach, the haunting vocals. The song won Grammys, sold millions, became iconic. And people still don't realize it's not a love song. The Police created something darkly brilliant.
Aches with every step you take.
Flashdance. What a Feeling by Irene Cara. May 1983. Flashdance fever was real. Jennifer Beals dancing in that warehouse. Water pouring down. And Irene Cara's voice soaring over everything. What a Feeling captured pure joy and determination. 6 weeks at number 1. The song won an Oscar, a Grammy. It dominated everything. That iconic opening, those synths, that voice. Irene Cara made you believe you could achieve anything.
Deep inside.
Welding by day, dancing by night? Why not? The 80s were about big dreams and bigger hair. This song embodied both. It made you want to dance, to dream, to feel alive. Take your passion and make it happen, right? That's the 80s in one line.
It's full of pride in a world.
Another one bites the dust, and another one.
Another One Bites the Dust by Queen. October 1980. Queen proved they could do more than rock opera. They could make you move. That bass line from John Deacon? Absolutely infectious. 3 weeks at number 1, but its impact lasted forever. Another One Bites the Dust crossed every boundary. Rock stations played it. Pop stations played it. And yes, disco wasn't totally dead yet, so dance clubs played it too.
Another one bites the dust, and another one gone, and another one gone, another one.
Freddie Mercury's vocals. That funky groove. The song was everywhere and everyone loved it. Some people claimed if you played it backward there were hidden messages. But played forward? It was just pure, unstoppable energy. Queen took a simple bass line and built a revolution around it.
Out of the doorway, the bullets rip to the sound of the beat.
Say 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 by Paul McCartney and Michael Jackson. December 1983. Two legends. One incredible song. Paul McCartney and Michael Jackson were friends back then. They created magic together. 6 weeks at number 1. The video had them as con artists in the Old West. The song had that perfect pop-soul blend. Michael's falsetto. Paul's melodic genius. This was before things got complicated between them. Before the whole Beatles catalog drama. This was just two masters of their craft making something beautiful. The harmonies, the production, the pure catchiness. Say 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 proved that collaboration could create something bigger than either artist alone.
Just look at my face, these tears ain't drying.
Call Me by Blondie. April 1980. Debbie Harry and Blondie kicked off the decade with power. Call Me was the theme from American Gigolo, but it became so much more. 6 weeks at number 1. That guitar riff by Chris Stein. Those vocals by Debbie Harry. New wave had arrived and it was fierce. Blondie proved that women could rock just as hard as men. Actually, they could rock harder. The song was edgy, sexy, unapologetic. It made you feel dangerous in the best way. Call Me announced that the 80s would be different, bolder, louder, more colorful. And Blondie was leading the charge. Color Me Your Color, baby, indeed.
Lady, I'm your knight.
Lady by Kenny Rogers. November 1980. Country music crashed the pop party. And Kenny Rogers brought the smoothest ballad of the year. Written by Lionel Richie, Yes Him Again, Lady, spent 6 weeks at number 1.
I'm so lost in your love.
Kenny's warm, gravelly voice made every word feel sincere. This wasn't just country. It was universal. Your mom loved it. Your grandma loved it. Everyone slow danced to it.
I see no one else but you.
The strings, the piano, that genuine emotion. Lady proved that great songwriting transcends genres. Lionel wrote it. Kenny perfected it. And America fell in love with both the song and the message. Real love, real emotion, real music. The 80s had room for everything. Even a country gentleman wooing his lady.
For so many years I thought.
Centerfold by the J. Geils Band. February 1982. Remember your high school crush? The J. Geils Band did. And they turned it into the ultimate awkward reunion song. 6 weeks at number 1. My blood runs cold, my memory has just been sold. That keyboard riff. Peter Wolf's urgent vocals. The story of seeing your former angel in a magazine centerfold. The 80s didn't shy away from anything. This song was cheeky. MTV played the video constantly. Everyone sang along even if they didn't admit it. The J. Geils Band had toiled for years. And finally, Centerfold gave them their moment. Their biggest hit. Their legacy. And proof that sometimes the unexpected becomes unforgettable. Just like Starting Over by John Lennon. December 1980. This one hits different. John Lennon released this beautiful, optimistic song about rekindling love. It reached number 1, right after his tragic death. The world mourned. And we listened to John's voice one more time. Starting Over was supposed to be his comeback. A fresh start after years away from music. Instead, it became a goodbye. 5 weeks at number 1. Every play felt bittersweet. The song is gorgeous, hopeful, full of life. John's voice promising new beginnings. And we held on to every word, because we knew there would be no more new beginnings. No more John Lennon songs. Just this perfect, painful reminder of what we lost. Music's power to heal and hurt at the same time. I Love Rock and Roll by Joan Jett and the Blackhearts. March 1982. Joan Jett didn't ask for permission. She kicked down the door and took over. 7 weeks at number 1. I Love Rock and Roll was originally by a British band. But Joan owned it. That guitar. That attitude. That voice. Joan Jett proved women could rock without softening the edges. No apologies. No compromises. Just pure raw rock and roll. The song became an anthem. For rebels. For misfits. For anyone who didn't fit the mold. Joan played by her own rules. And the world couldn't get enough. Put another dime in the jukebox, baby. Because this song never gets old.
Come and take your time and dance with me. Ebony and Ivory.
Ebony and Ivory by Paul McCartney and Stevie Wonder. May 1982. Paul McCartney teamed up with another legend. This time it was Stevie Wonder. 7 weeks at number 1. Ebony and Ivory had a simple message. We can live together in harmony. The piano keys. Black and white. Side by side. Some critics called it too simplistic. But millions of people embraced it. In the early 80s, the message mattered. Paul and Stevie used their platforms for something positive. The melody was catchy. The vocals were perfect. Two masters creating something meaningful. Sure, it's a bit on the nose, but sometimes we need messages spelled out clearly. Ebony and Ivory, together, in perfect harmony. If only it were that easy in real life.
Learn to live. We learn to give.
That's what friends are for.
That's What Friends Are For by Dion and Friends. 2 weeks at number 1. But its impact went far beyond the charts. That's What Friends Are For raised money for AIDS research. In the mid-80s, when fear and stigma surrounded AIDS, these artists stood up. They used their voices for good. The song is beautiful, touching, sincere. It reminds us that friendship matters. That being there for each other matters. All the proceeds went to the American Foundation for AIDS Research. Music with purpose. Artists with hearts. A message the world desperately needed. Keep smiling. Keep shining. That's what friends are for.
Knowing you can always count me.
It feel like you do. Upside down.
Upside Down by Diana Ross. September 1980. Diana Ross started the decade with fire. Upside Down brought disco into the 80s. Produced by Nile Rodgers and Bernard Edwards from Chic.
Upside down, you're turning me. You're getting love instinctively.
4 weeks at number 1. That funky bass. Those strings. Diana's vocals floating over everything. Upside Down made you move. The dance floors were still alive in 1980. And Diana proved she could evolve with the times.
And round, round. Upside down, you're turning me.
From Motown to disco to pop, she conquered it all. The song is sophisticated, groovy, timeless. It turned the 80s right side up, or maybe upside down in the best way. Diana Ross remained royalty, and Upside Down was her coronation for a new decade.
Upside down. Boy, you turn me.
Abracadabra by the Steve Miller Band. September 1982. Steve Miller worked his magic. Abracadabra was funky, mysterious, irresistible. 2 weeks at number 1. That synthesizer. Those effects on Steve's voice. The song felt like a spell being cast. And it worked. We were under its power. The Steve Miller Band had been around since the 60s. But Abracadabra gave them their biggest 80s hit.
Abracadabra. You make me hot.
It was different from their classic rock sound. More electronic, more modern, but still unmistakably Steve Miller. The song proves that great artists can adapt. They can evolve without losing their essence. Abracadabra indeed. The magic of reinvention.
When I touch your dress, silk and satin, leather.
Billie Jean by Michael Jackson. March 1983. The king of pop arrived. Billie Jean wasn't just a song. It was a moment. 7 weeks at number 1. That bass line. That beat. Michael's vocals. And then, the moonwalk. Michael performed it on the Motown 25 special. The world stopped. Billie Jean came from Thriller, the best-selling album of all time. The song is about a woman claiming Michael fathered her child. Dark subject. Incredible music. Quincy Jones' production was flawless. Michael's performance was legendary. The video on MTV played constantly. Michael Jackson became the biggest star on the planet. And Billie Jean was the song that did it. The kid is not my son. But that bass line? That's everyone's.
Say you, say me.
Say You, Say Me by Lionel Richie. December 1985. Lionel Richie owned the 80s. And Say You, Say Me proved it again. 4 weeks at number 1. Written for the movie White Nights. Won an Oscar. Won a Golden Globe. Lionel's smooth voice delivering hope and connection.
Oh, that's the way it should be.
The song is simple, beautiful, profound. It's about finding common ground. About communication. understanding. Very Lionel Richie.
Say it together.
Very 80s optimism. The piano melody. Those heartfelt lyrics. Lionel had a gift for making everyone feel something. Say You, Say Me was another masterpiece. Another reminder that sometimes simple is powerful. Say it together. Naturally.
Truly. So you think you know the answer.
All Night Long, All Night by Lionel Richie. November 1983. We end with Lionel again. Because the man dominated. All Night Long was pure joy.
You get started, you can't sit down.
4 weeks at number 1. Caribbean rhythms. Party vibes. Infectious energy. Everyone from grandparents to kids was dancing. Lionel sang in what he thought was Caribbean language. Spoiler, it wasn't real. But nobody cared. We were too busy dancing and singing along. All Night Long was the ultimate party song.
Come join our party.
It broke down barriers. Everyone was invited to this party. Every race, every age, every background. That's the beauty of music. That's the magic of Lionel Richie. Fiesta. Forever.
Caramba, fiesta, forever. Come on.
20 songs. One incredible decade. From Olivia's workout anthem to Lionel's party invitation. From Joan Jett's rebellion to John Lennon's heartbreaking goodbye. The 1980s gave us everything. These songs aren't just hits. They're memories. They're moments frozen in time. They're the soundtrack to millions of lives. What's your favorite 80s song? Drop it in the comments below. Maybe we'll make a part 2. And if this video took you back to the 80s even for just a few minutes, hit that like button. Subscribe for more musical time travel. And share this with someone who needs a dose of nostalgia. The 80s aren't gone. They're just waiting in these songs. Ready to take us back. Anytime we press play.